Got a couple Johns, started off with 2 divas. One dark, one light, and a 2-seater. When you get into a bag, then I will keep you. But if you popping at the mouth, then I will leave you. And once you gone, I don't ever double back. A little attitude, I can run with that. I talk shit too, let's have fun with that. Give me 10, give me 20, bring 100 back. Getting rich now, how we getting lit now? And the ones who left shit, I got them sit now. Bring them to the table for a sit down. Look me in my face, this is it now. So what we doing? How we moving? You see him over there?
Hey, you know what it is, man. It's your boy King Free. We back here, another episode of King Talk, episode 6. We're here at the Bougie Southerner, you know, good vegan food for your mind, your soul, your body, man. Y'all go ahead and check out the restaurant. Hold up, before we do that, we got Miss Toya in the building today. She's gonna be asking me them necessary questions with King Talk. You know, we locked in today.
So we're gonna talk about child development, of how a child should be raised in a single home or a double parent home.
Yeah.
How would you look at that and how the aspect on what you think it should go?
Double? Well, I think both parents should be in the house. I ain't gonna say I think, I know both parents should be in the house. Just because of that dynamic of what's going on right now, especially, you know how we talk in the community and everything, like how these kids is coming out, how they turning out, and that's our future. And to me, like, honestly, that's the biggest concern for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm always big. We got the King Talk. We constantly putting out jewels, information, and things like that. And I told you a long time ago, like, trying to convince older people and everybody to get on a certain way or a certain consciousness so we can get to that next level. My focus is on the kids. And with my experience, you know, and I don't even, me and my kids' mom, we don't stay in the same house, but just reflecting on that and just seeing the difference of when both parents is in the house. It's a lot of agreement, we on the same page, and it also just brings that balance, that masculine, that feminine energy that the kid needs, because, you know, most women out here, they raising the kids by themselves. And especially when it comes to the sons and stuff like that, and how they coming up. That discipline, that lack of discipline is missing. And that's why most of these boys is coming out here spoiled, not wanting to do nothing, not knowing how to treat a woman. And I always tell people this, especially the boys and everything, you're gonna learn most of that through experience. But that set foundation, it starts in the house. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why that first 5 years is crucial when it comes to them kids. And I tell people that all the time, especially the dad, him being in the picture. Oh yeah, that's a heavy role, but the mom is just as important too. So I'm not going to make it seem like, okay, the dad's not there, it's a wrap. But the mom not there neither, it's still like, yeah, you're going to feel that. You're going to feel that big difference with the parent, one parent not being there. But they both bring something to the table. But, and I'm real big on this too, like the parents coming together on the same page before the baby even gets there. Because most relationships, they don't figure out shit until the baby is there. And that's when the toxic shit starts to happen. And then they're like, oh damn, I didn't know this dude was really like this. I didn't know this woman was really like this. The relationship is good, but as soon as the kid comes there, they break up in 2 months. Yeah, so, you know, with the parents, when a woman gets pregnant, like I said, we talk about how things just switch up, you know, and I noticed that's real common with us. And I'm always gonna say our community, because I can't speak or talk about nobody else. But I notice in certain scenarios, like I said, when a woman gets pregnant, I'm not gonna say necessarily she switches up, the man might switch up. Because now you know, like, okay, this is different now, this real life. This ain't no more fun games and the play around stage, this real life now. You know what I'm saying? So now you're gonna have to buckle down. So the girl or the woman is gonna expect a whole lot more from the man, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's how it's supposed to go to me. You know what I'm saying? When you have a baby, that certain responsibility as a man, like, okay, you're gonna have to step up. And that's why I be telling people, you know, wait till you get some more experience under your belt before you have it. But every scenario is different, because I had mine at a young age, and I also believe, like, if that didn't happen to me, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. So it made me grow up a whole lot quicker, you know, and it slowed me down, you know. So just depending on the scenario, but if I can tell somebody, hey, yeah,
A 2-parent household will work more.
yeah, facts.
So how you view a single? Because everybody, like you said, you develop a family at a young age. So how you knew to have two parents in the household if that's not what you was taught. So for people that's single and has been raising their kids as a single parent household can be more successful just as well as two. So how you think he's gonna balance?
Communication is everything. Like, you could be in a whole nother house and I could be in a whole nother house, but us communicating. Because at the end of the day, regardless, we on the same team.
Okay, co-parent.
Co-parenting. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
so
And
it's
it's just like, I'm to the point now, like even with my kids' mom, it's like we're not gonna agree on everything, but at the same time I know they got their best interests, even though it might not be what I agree on certain scenarios, but I know when it come down to it, they got their best interests. And it's a time and place for everything. Like I said, communication. We're not always gonna be on the same page, and that's because we might not be in the same household. But communication is just everything, you know, so if I have something going on, if I want my daughter, I want my son, just like, you know, in a respectable manner, yeah, you can keep the peace. It don't have to be no drama. It don't have to be no, it don't have to be none
Y'all
of
don't
that
have to
extra
be
shit.
together. So when I say two-parent household, we don't have to be married.
No,
we don't have
you
to
don't
be
have to-
together.
I mean-
so you can actually co-parent in a two-parent
Facts,
household
because-
and not be single. You still can work.
Because the kid's still here. Regardless, if we have a kid together, I'm not going nowhere, you not going nowhere. Let's make the best of it. You know what I'm saying? Why we gotta bicker and argue and shit? You know what I'm saying? When we can keep the peace, because the people forget the objective of the whole us having a baby. The best interest is for him or her. You know what I'm saying? And it starts with us too, because we gotta know what's best for ourselves before we can even know what's best for our kids. And if we know what's best for ourselves, that peace should automatically be there, because what's understood don't have to be explained. You know what I'm saying? So we on the same team. It's not no, oh, you trying to do this to get me back, all that petty shit.
Right.
We got kids raising kids. So, you know, that, it don't necessarily, the parents don't have to be in there, but it's more beneficial if the parents is in there. That's why I believe, like, yeah, y'all should build before y'all even have a kid, because we get in a relationship and we just, and here come the baby. And now we looking here like, damn, like, you pregnant, you gonna keep it? Like, damn, like, what you?
We gotta keep it.
You know what I'm saying? So then, and it gets into that type of shit, and then the woman gets upset, like, damn, like, nigga, like, what you mean am I going? And then boom, it starts going downhill off rip.
I guess because a lot of times people, it should be no question of keeping it. If you laying down and have it, so it's in
agree.
question, it's not a decision.
I agree.
The decision is already made. So a lot of times we are forced to be in single parent homes because those things don't be talked about, and we just sleeping with each other. Nobody's laying the foundation. This is the way it's gonna be, and that's why you have the dynamic divided
I agree.
between a mother and a father.
I agree.
So you think a mother overstands a father overstands the mother in these type of households?
That's a fact. And like you just said, we set the tone by not even, because let's be grown. How many people, when they get up with a woman or man, or a woman get up with a man, they be like, all right, look, we're not gonna have sex because, you know, you can get pregnant. Let's just chill out. You know what I'm saying? But tensions is high, the attraction is high, and we just caught up in the moment, and then boom, just like that, baby involved. Shit just got real.
It just got real. So
And then
what-
boom, here we go again. Like, we're repeating the same shit. You know what I'm saying? And then we bringing the kid into this world because we're not thinking about the bigger picture. 1 + 1 = 2. Anything can happen. Condom, not plan B. Like, we can talk about all that shit.
But the conversation's still not being had though. We can do all of that when the baby's here. We need to set the foundation. We have to have, a lot of conversations are not being had. We just going off of what we know from what our previous histories are.
Do you think a conversation need to be had before sex?
Yes.
What needs to
Unless
be,
you just out there just fucking.
what needs to be said in that conversation?
What you want.
Give me an example.
It depends on what you want. Is we just rocking it, or we building up to have a foundation of a family, or we getting together. That's two different scenarios. Anybody can go out there and have sex with anybody. Now, being preventive, that's when the babies come, because we were just having fun. So having fun means you have to protect yourself in the whole scenario. So then it won't have to be no other conversation need to be had, because we already understand.
Even shit happens when you have fun.
Shit happens then. So again,
Yeah.
you have to have discipline for yourself, because having fun comes with consequences. So having fun comes with their consequences. Then when it comes, you have to have them.
That's a fact. So I definitely agree. Like I said, that conversation definitely needs to be talked about before even get to that point. It needs to be established, because again, like, we grown. And shit can happen. People having kids out here at 16, 15 because we not getting taught about that type of shit.
Exactly.
What age do you think we should talk to kids about that?
Nowadays 10. Nowadays 10. That's just being
That's a
real.
fact.
Times are different than they are back then. We didn't know. We just went off what we seen our friends and homegirls wanted to do. We seen this dude and we wanted to smash. Nobody say, oh, 10 years from now, they're going to be a headache.
What you think the difference is now between, we say 10
Social
years
media.
ago?
Social media is the difference. We don't get to teach our kids. Or we try to brush them off and give them devices so we won't have to focus on what they need to be focused on. School is not teaching what they used to teach anymore. So how are we going to help our kids if we're not sitting down having that conversation, communicate?
You think
But we just going to have
10
that.
you think a 10 is a good age?
10 is the right age. It's not a good age. It's an appropriate age because
How you
again,
feel about
times are
7?
7 now, that's a little too early because you should still be learning multiplications and divisions. You know, you should still be learning. You know.
Yeah, but when I hear kids out here, you know what I'm saying, pop this, shake this, fuck this, suck that, at 8.
That goes back to what you letting your kids listen to. What they, I mean, you have to dab into it. It's all right to go on social media for certain things, but as a father and a parent, I should teach my kids before they even get in the way into that.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So if they can be 7, then that starts with us. That starts your environment where we put them in.
So being more aware of what your kids is on, like paying attention. That's important too, because like you said, the whole giving them devices and shit like that. Because most parents don't want to sit down with their youngins and even have that conversation.
They don't.
And I'm telling you from experience. And I give you an example. And this is not all mothers. Most moms don't want to accept that their son or whatever their child is having sex, so they duck that conversation.
We do.
And in denial, you know, and as a dad too, like it's not easy having that conversation. Like, damn, my baby's having sex now. You know what I'm saying? Like now he's at that point. But if I don't be real with myself, that's not gonna benefit him because I had to get him prepared. Okay, like, all right, Free, I'm not gonna be naive. My son about to, shit, he having sex.
Gotta take.
We gotta talk. But now I gotta give him that, you know what I'm saying, that invitation and be like, hey, look, bro, we can talk about this shit. I'm not gonna bash you. I only get upset when you don't tell me the truth. You know what I'm saying? So just be real with me and we can just build off of that. But I'm not gonna duck the conversation
You can't.
because I don't want to accept the fact that, yo, my son or my daughter's growing up. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? We need solutions. We don't need the same shit that keep fucking happening. So
Yeah.
let's have these conversations. I can sit down with my youngins. I know my kids. And for that reason, exactly, so they can come to me, so we can talk, so we can build. Because again, like, y'all my responsibility. How y'all turn out, that's on me. That's on me, and that's the dad. You know what I'm saying? I know as my role, like, yeah, I know I play a major part.
Yeah, you do. Because that's when it comes down to rate. They need to know when to say no is no, when to stop, because you can just say the word and people go with it. Then you locked up for the rest of your life because no one taught you or to tell you when to walk away and stop. That's how manifestation happens. You don't teach little girls what the, you know, when people start touching on them and what signs to look for. 10 is not too early. 7 is almost borderline, but you still need to what they need to know.
I was joking with the 7 shit.
But I'm just saying,
But yeah, but
I understand
we never know.
you're joking, but
We
you still
never
need to know. But
Yeah,
you never know
Yeah,
because
7,
the
8, they still-
conversation needs to be had, regardless if it's hard or not. We need to know because it's hard. And if it happens to someone else, it can happen to your people, and people think it don't because it's not happening in your house. It's good.
It happens.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't even want to touch on it until it, you know what I'm saying, it hit home with them.
Exactly.
Until it happened to them. So it's just like, nah, we need to have this conversation because again, let's change the cycle. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let's change the fucking narrative.
Boys need to know.
Boys need to know. And we can go right back to this. I don't give a damn if I talk about this on every episode. This emotional man is a problem. The emotional man is a problem. Because I know for a fact that's the foundation or the base of a man even considering trying to like rape a woman or force her to do something. You're not getting what you want, so you're gonna, you know what I'm saying, force yourself up on a woman and get upset. Well, no is no. And if you got a grip on yourself or controlling yourself, it's a million more women out here, bro, that'd be more than happy to mess with you. You know what I'm saying? There's enough women out here for every dude. I don't care what you want. But that emotional, getting mad, forcing yourself, like, nah, I don't agree with that. And these men need to be talked to. Hands down. I'm calling y'all out. I'm gonna keep calling y'all out. You know what I'm saying? You can say how you feel about it. Cause I'm tired of this shit, man. This emotional man. He is a toxic in our community.
But this toxic man that you're talking about have kids. So what you think he raising? So that child's gonna be toxic if that man is emotionally toxic. Them the ones that's raping your little girls, touching your girl.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So you're not gonna veer away from a man being emotional.
No. That's part of it.
You gotta come up with a community to build up strong men to have the information had.
Exactly.
That's how the kids learn.
We can cut that number down. And we're not gonna say it's they're not gonna go nowhere because they, like you said, they still gonna be here. The emotional man is still gonna be here.
It's gonna get worse.
It's gonna get better.
It's gonna get worse because
it's gonna get better.
It's gonna get worse.
No. It's gonna get better.
It's gonna get worse because
we don't want to put that out there.
I mean, it's out there already.
But we don't want to continue. But hey, look, manifestation.
I get it.
Manifestation.
I'm all with it.
Well, let's, we gotta stand on it. It's gonna get better. I see the trifling shit though. I do see the trifling shit.
You hear the music, the TV shows, and you got little kids that's coming up into this.
But hold on, but I got something for you though. But on the other sense, you know, you got the other side of the generation. They a lot more conscious, so they waking up. They becoming a little bit more aware of what the fucking problem is, and they doing something about it. But like you said, on the other end, you got social media, and that's fucking them up. But you know what I'm saying? You gotta have your good with your bad. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like,
but it's bad. It's real bad.
It's great too.
And some aspects are.
And we can say the same
but
thing
it's
about
more
bad.
about the kids. They damaged. Again, school is not like school used to be.
School ain't nothing.
Raising your kids now, you even slap them across the head, you going to jail. It ain't like it used to be. If I say to some of your kids now, you want to fight me, we're not building together because I should be able to speak to your kids and say, hey, get off that table. But you can't do that now. You got to fight. Black people don't know how to be balanced when it comes to stuff like that. That's why I say back then, that could happen. Now that can't happen. It's going to cause a whole lot of friction when that happens.
No, I agree because that shit do happen with people, like you said, in our community, getting upset. Oh, don't talk to my kid like that. Don't do this. But on the other end, you do got the ones that like, somebody need to say something. Because there's been times, like, I done seen young men, like, I might be in Walmart or something, and I see a kid say something to his mom, like, no, mom, I'm like, yo, young boy, chill out, bro. Don't talk to your mom like that.
All right, so let's go back to the emotional man.
Let's do it.
And find balance between gay, bisexual, however you want to, how they want to put it, category of woman like a woman, a man like a man. How would you feel if your son or your daughter came to you and tell you that? How are we going to balance this in the community, in the world that we live in? Because we live in a world that accepts everything right now.
So basically, you know, with that, I'm real big on leading by example, and I say this shit all the time when it comes to my sons. Like, I'm gonna be the best man I could possibly be at my highest potential. Because again, even when my sons are around and when they not looking, I'm gonna be like that. But the whole homosexual thing and them going that route, again, I have to show them what a man is. You gonna see me with a woman, and I'm gonna let them know y'all wouldn't be here if it wasn't for a woman. So, and again, like, and I stand on that. Anything that I do, and I'm showing my kids, I'm gonna stand on it. So having that conversation, you know, I'm gonna be real. Like it don't even cross my mind with my sons coming out saying some shit like that, you know. But
you gotta be cautious. You gotta be ready because
you got to.
You got men dating men and women at the same time. So he can see you with a woman all day. Don't mean he don't want to be with no man. So you got women dating women, men dating men. But you also say you can teach your son how to be a man and be with a woman. But that's cool when he want to date a man. How you gonna balance that? Because again, it makes
this king talk. This king talk. He ain't gonna be with no fucking man. You know what I'm saying? But at this, I'm gonna talk like that because I gotta be me.
I get it, but
I gotta be me. I can't sit up here and just fake the funk and just tell people what they want to hear.
You gonna grab him by the neck and tell him?
Nah, I'm not. What I'm not about to do. I'm not about to force you to do shit. But at the same time, like I'm a man of manifestation and just again like. Speaking things in existence, being positive, being optimistic. Like, I don't see that in my future. I really don't. You know, but at the same time, I know life throw curves at me all the fucking time. So, you know what I'm saying? I deal with whatever come in front of me. Am I gonna be cool with it? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? Because again, like, I know I'm that example of a good man, and I don't stand on that. You know what I'm saying? After everything I done been through and went through for y'all, to be here and show y'all that example, nah, hell nah. You know what I'm saying? My legacy is strong.
Okay, but your legacy. Let's talk to the people that don't have a you. What would you say to them? Because that's who you need to speak to. Again,
That's a fact.
we just know from what we've been taught. Now you have all this knowledge and people confused and don't know what to do. If I come to you and say, hey, I like women, but I like men too, how are you gonna try to get me on the right track?
Communication, because there's some confusion. You know what I'm saying? Because at a point in time, we're gonna have to be responsible. Because I look at it like we're grown, we setting examples, and when I feel like when certain people make those decisions, I'm like, bro, do you know who's looking at you? What kind of example you setting? Like, you a fucking grown man now. You know what I'm saying? You got a dress on, you got your nails done, and you know what I'm saying? And you know, people want to do it because they want to express themselves and have fun. But when that fucking discipline is gonna come, when that accountability gonna come in, because again, like we need more men. That lack of communication, I know that has a big part of it. And that
You think it's for fun?
you can't take it serious. You expect to raise a family like that?
Yeah, so what if I come from a church home, we gonna say,
Yeah.
I know the knowledge, I know everything that I need to know, but that's my choice and that's what I want to do. How you going to deter me to making the right choice that you feel that's right for you?
That might be in my world. I can't speak for everybody else's world because in your mind, what you think is right might be completely different. Because what you think is important might not be important to me. These kids out here, they getting killed. My community, all these young boys keep getting locked up. We don't have no money, we don't have no job. It's some real shit going on. I got real shit to worry about. A man fucking with this man and a woman fucking with... It give me love and hip hop vibes.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
But we need more of you, though.
Exactly. We need more men because there's some real shit going on here. We throw this out here for a distraction. To me, that's why I'm just saying, like, most of it just people just having fun. They experimenting. They doing this, but it's like, bro, like, I'm really over here plotting on building this fucking family. You know what I'm saying? Having these kids, getting them ready, treating this woman a certain way because the black woman don't get treated how she's supposed to be getting fucking treated.
But I'm damaged. I don't know. That's what I want. I don't like men anymore. I've been abused. They don't treat me right.
And
They're
that
not
goes
good.
right,
So this lady
Bring it
should
back
be-
on me. Bring it back on me. Bring it back on me. They go back to that emotional man, and that's why I'm saying all that disrespectful shit what these niggas keep doing, and that's what I don't agree with. Because you don't get your way, you act a certain way, you disrespecting these women. So, you know, I get why they might mess with another woman, but I don't mean I agree with it. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, right is right, wrong is wrong. And, you know, I'm talking about my world, my reality. I can't speak for the rest of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's best for you. I know what's best for me and mine because I'm here. I'm living this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I can't sit up here and just be like, oh no, I got the answer for everybody. You can take what I said and run with it, but that don't mean this is right for you. But I'm talking about mine and what I see on the fucking regular. And it's too much having fun. It's too much turning up and all this shit. But to you emotional men, y'all gotta cut it out. Because what y'all doing to this woman, like, I can see it. And you making it hard for me, but easy at the same time. Because it's like, I meet a woman and y'all niggas done put her through so much goofy shit, I gotta be on my toes now. Every little thing I do, she's worried, she's curious. Like, she don't even know me, but she don't trust me. And that just goes from past experience. So that means I gotta go extra hard to let her know, hey, look, I ain't on that. But at the same time, y'all do so much goofy shit, like, I can just do me and it just, hey, I'm gonna remain humble on this show.
So let's say your son and your daughter both want to be with a man, with a woman, and they're not changing your mind regardless of what you say. Then what?
First off, I'm a man who just, you know, I don't give a fuck what's going on. I'm gonna be positive. I don't never say never. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say it ain't no hope, but it's just like, it's a solution to everything. You know what I'm saying? If it's something I'm gonna have to deal with, I'm gonna have to cope with that shit. But it ain't gonna be nothing I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm cool, I'm with that. No, I'm not with that, because I'm gonna be a hypocrite. Because if you ask me why I'm not with a fucking man, I'm gonna tell you why. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be like, look, I don't fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? And there's no disrespect to anybody that's on it, but that's just not my path. Again, I got a responsibility to take care of.
What if they don't understand it and you lose them? You rather lose them to not come across the table and just like, hey.
Everybody ain't gonna make it to the promised land.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like, if you on that, I still got other people to worry about. I still got a village to take care of. I still got a community to look after. Because of the knowledge and the information that I got, I understand my importance out here. So me to be stuck out here on what you got going on, because like you said, now you of age. I did what the fuck I was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I showed you the ropes. I showed you what was going on. I was there. And if I'm comfortable in my skin and know, like, yo, Ibrahim, you did everything you can possibly fucking do, and you still choose to do that shit, son, I love you. You know what I'm saying? But bro, you know what I'm on. I was here your whole fucking life. So don't be up here surprised like, why you tripping, Pop? What the fuck? You know me.
But he might just want your support, or she might want your support, and you're just gonna have to say what it is.
Yeah, I support and love a lot of people from a distance. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna
No, I'll still be there. But at the same time, like,
that clear.
no, I'm still gonna be there. I'm still solid. I'm still gonna be standing up. But I'm not gonna sit up here and say I condone it. Like, you come around, you and another man coming up holding hands and doing it. Hey man, that's
so
cool.
So it's a limitation with it. So if you have a family gathering, whatever.
Yeah.
You okay with that? Your daughter bringing her girlfriend, your son bringing his man?
I'm gonna be real, like, I gotta be honest. Like I said, like, just hearing it out loud right now, my first reaction, that's king talk. Fuck no. Hell no.
So we can't come to your house. We can't come to no function.
I mean, you can, but again, it's like, I feel like I'm indulging in that. I'm entertaining it. I'm going against something I don't stand on. A man has to have principle and morals. And the moment he breaks that, that respect is gone. So I can't sit up here and be like, okay, look, Ibrahim, you gonna stand on this, but you can't stand on it if your son do it. You know what I'm saying? If he's doing some shit I don't condone, now that's like saying, like, okay, Ibrahim, are you cool with your son out here raping women? No. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't, are you cool with him messing with little girls? Like, how far is this door gonna stretch? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how far are we gonna go with this shit? It's like, either I stand on it or I don't.
So it's gonna make you uncomfortable pretty much.
Because I'm not with it. Because again, like, you can't come up to me and say, yo, Pop, like, I know I'm 21, but I like this 13-year-old girl. Can you accept me for who I am? No, nigga, I don't fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? You know I don't fuck with that. There ain't gonna be no difference if you come in here with a fucking
So
man.
how you gonna support then? So again, I want to bring them around. You need to get to meet them, meet my dad.
You know what's gonna, but if you know me, son.
It's the love that you have for me, though.
It's the love. I love you, but you know the energy that's gonna come behind it.
No, you just can be.
You want me to be fake?
I ain't say be fake. I said you can be humble.
That's me being humble.
Being nice, courteous, and loving.
But I'm not gonna be disrespectful.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna cuss. But at the same time, you gonna come around. I ain't gonna welcome him with open arms.
I ain't say that, but you can be.
I'm gonna be neutral. I'm gonna be cordial. Hey, look.
Cause family functions don't happen all the time. So if this just one time.
And I'm a family man.
So you telling me I can bring my woman with me?
I can tell my daughter if she can bring her woman with me. I'm gonna say, hey, Queen, you know what I'm on.
That's a no.
If you wanna bring her around, I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say yeah. But you gonna know what's gonna come along with it. Because again, I'm a man. I'm one of them. I'm one of them. So again, I have to stand on what I say. I don't want to be. Again, I'm not gonna make it no difference. I'm not. Fuck that. I'm not saying my kids.
Right.
Yeah. So.
But I get it. But I'm just saying. But what if again it comes to where you have to draw the line in the sand? For them to be part of your life, they have to bring this person around. So how are you going to take that? Because now you just pretty much put out there what you're not going to do.
Yeah.
So you'd rather lose your son or your daughter because
I already lost them.
Not necessarily.
I already lost them. Mentally, you're gone. I don't feel like I know you.
That's just a choice they just wanted to make. You lost them.
But mentally, you're gone. If I've been like this your whole fucking life, and out of nowhere you just want to decide and just, let me try something else. Fuck what my pop talking about, like, bro, I don't know you, bro.
That's how most of us kids do. We get taught to do certain things, but we do what we want to do on our own.
That's why I'm just saying, communicating with your kids, locking in, getting to know your kids, because I'm gonna see the signs. Come on, bro. It's not too much you're gonna get over my head. I'm just not green like that till I'm like, damn, I didn't even see that shit coming. Like, nah, I'm a.
Because he feel like you lost it mentally again. You say you're gonna support it.
Yeah.
You don't have to just be all with it because you supporting him.
So when you say support, you want me to go to one of them pride joints, the parties?
That ain't what I said. We talking about the kids, supporting your kids.
So
supporting your kids.
So elaborate when you say
so
support
like I said,
them. Support them on
having
what?
family functions. Can they bring that significant other with them? And again, we're not
Yeah,
having
they-
those functions all the time either. So
If you feel like they ready for that smoke, but look, I look at it like this: my daughter can bring home a man. It's still gonna be some tension. There ain't gonna be no tension, but it's
the opposite sex is totally different.
yeah. You're not gonna get embraced with it because you already know how I feel. So don't get up here acting all surprised, like, yo, Pop, why you tripping? Nigga, you know why I'm tripping. You know
But she
why I'm.
respect you though, and she love you to death, and she
And
just
if you
wants
if you respect me, then respect me. Respect my principles. Respect my morals. Don't be like, okay, Dad, go against what you've been preaching me your whole fucking life, and then when I do the opposite, I expect you to be cool with it. Come on, now let's be real. So it shouldn't be no confusion on that
It
end.
should be confusion, but it is something. Because
It
what
is.
I'm telling you about is what's happening in go back to the
That's
black
a fact.
homes.
That's a fact.
I'm not gonna lose my daughter because that's what she chooses to do.
When
I'm
you say loser, what you mean loser?
losing because again, you
Because she don't want. Because she mad because I don't accept that.
Not mad that you accept it, man, because I want to bring my partner over there. I mean, because you don't know how
Why?
long this is gonna last. What you mean, why?
Why do you want to bring them over?
That's who makes her happy. That's who she loves right now.
But if you know I'm not fucking with it, respect me.
You
and
not
don't
fucking with it, but she is. But you're my dad, and you're gonna support me because
I
you
support
love me.
you. I don't support that shit. Yeah, so, I know we keep the whole thing, like, I get what you're saying about losing your kids. But again, like, that's the sacrifice I'm gonna have to, again, because I gotta think about it on a bigger note. Because to me, it's like you being selfish now. Because you gotta understand
Right.
what my purpose is. You know what I'm saying? If I'm out here saying, oh, this king talk, this king free, like, bro, like, I got millions of people looking at me. Like, it's hard, it's not hard, but you gotta understand the discipline I have to have to be out here being stand-up man and not being on no bullshit and going through all these necessary changes. And then here you come out here saying that. I mean, it is what it is. I ain't about to fight with you. You know what I mean? Ain't about to be no yelling match. I'm not about to put my hands on you. I ain't even gonna disrespect you. You know what I'm saying? I can still love you. No, I'm not gonna do that because I'm still gonna be a grown man at the end of the day. But at the same time, you still my child. I'm gonna love you. But at the same time, look.
I'm just asking because there's gonna be some people that come to you with those situations that's not gonna be your kids, and
Facts.
you can't act the same way with them as you would with your kids.
Nah.
So to gain my respect, to gain me to where you think I should be,
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Because if we try to spread the knowledge, what would you say to me?
My approach would be different,
Okay.
depending on the scenario. Because I'm not just gonna be, yeah, man, fuck what they talking about. Just do. That's just me.
Right.
I have to carry that, how I carry it. But if somebody coming to me with an issue and their kids is going through a certain scenario, sit down and talk. We're gonna have to build. We're gonna have to figure it out. Maybe it is a solution. You know what I'm saying? Because it might not be over it because being gay is a choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just a choice. You don't have to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? You can easily change your mind. There's been millions of scenarios where that happened. Let's start with something. Let's come up with some solution. And what they want to do, that's what they want to do. You got to focus on what you got control over. So don't stress yourself out over that. And that's something I'm big on too. I don't stress myself over shit I have no control over. I can't make you do shit. If I want you with 10 women and you want me with one man, that's on you, bro. I did everything I can fucking do. You're grown now. So just, again, I'm gonna have to live with it. That don't mean I gotta like it or respect it. I'm still gonna be a man at the end of the day, and I'm gonna respect anybody. Again, I don't have nothing against homosexuals, but again, like, I'm on a mission. You know what I'm saying? So I move a certain way, I do things a certain way, and again, like, I gotta stand on that. I'm not gonna change up for nobody, because I'm a man first before I'm anything. I'm a fucking man. So, is there one more thing you wanna ask me before, you know what I'm saying? Like, wrap this up?
I'm just wanting you put it out there because it's supposed to be for the community. So that helps. Anybody that's looking and seeking for help and guidance in certain situations, not grown up, don't have the mindset that you have, don't have the heart that you have, and we need to know. Like, how can we get, what we need to get, and not have social media determine us from the bad energy.
Let me put this out there. Parents, if you can't put your phone down for an hour or two with your kids, that's the problem right there. Because you don't know. If that's all that freaky shit start happening. Because your daughter could be out here getting 3 or 4, your son could be out here possibly getting somebody pregnant, and they 14, 15, because you don't know what they got going on. Because again, it's back to that denial stage. Kids is fucking. Let's put that out there. 13, 14, you was doing the same thing. So let's stop all the bullshit. Let's stop all the fronting. You got to talk to your kids. Let's cut this scenario out and this dynamic. Let's sit down with our youngins and have that conversation with them. Because again, if you don't, I promise you YouTube will. I promise you Instagram will. And you don't want them teaching your kids shit. Again, it's a whole objective out here and it's a whole agenda out here. Let's switch up what we doing and let's have these conversations. And I'm gonna make it open for anybody to come around. I talk to anybody. I don't give a fuck what you want. You know what I'm saying? If you gay, you like this, you like that, you like animals, whatever the fuck you into, you can talk to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here. This is King Talk. This is King Free. You know, and this is just episode 6. This is just episode 6. So you know we gonna keep coming with it. And we ain't even get to talk about everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot I'm gonna touch base on. And I'm gonna be real passionate about it. And for y'all who know me, y'all know what's up. So, you know, it's King Free, King Talk, episode 6. Thank you to Miss Toya for coming out, being a blessing to the show. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you. Hey, look, we love y'all, man. Peace. We be back for episode 7. And shout out to my brother behind the scenes on the camera, Will. Hey, look, going our way up.